Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ivana. Thank you so much for watching. Today's video, it's a prom makeup look. Prom is almost here and I wanted to get a video of you girls that are graduating this year. Just a disclaimer, you don't need to use all the products that I use to get this exact same look because a lot of the products that I use are more on the pricier side, more on the high-end side. And honestly, you don't need none of these products to get this look. You can recreate the look with some drugstore products that are just as good as the ones that I use today. So please don't think that you need to buy all of this product to create this look. I remember around my prom season, I spent so much money on my dress, my shoes, my bag, everything. The only thing I didn't spend money on was my makeup because I did it myself. At the time, turned out great and everyone loved it. But looking back at those pictures, I'm like, what was I thinking doing that makeup look? Mind you, I was wearing a yellow dress. I'm talking about a bright yellow dress with that satin fabric. But I mean, I still made the best of it. I had so much fun on my prom and that's what I want you guys to remember, just to have fun. If you want to know how I created this prom makeup look, please keep watching. To get the best application for any makeup, the first thing you need to do is make sure that you're prepping the skin before you apply any foundation. That way your concealers and everything else and your foundations will go on nice and smooth. My skin type is very dry, so I need some hydrating products. So to start off, I'm gonna prep my skin using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This is almost done. I love this to start off the makeup. It really hydrates my skin and it gives a really good start for everything else. Next, I'm going in with the Too Faced Hangover Primer. This is one of my go-to primers because it really goes in, like, feels really nice in my skin and it really hydrates. So I'm applying this in the outer part of the face because it's where I tend to be the driest and around this area as well. Right into my skin. Most of the time I apply it everywhere. I'm gonna apply the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer just around my T-zone. This is a really hydrating primer, but it also helps mattify the skin. It leaves that velvety feel. I always start with the eyes first because if I get any fallouts, I could just easily clean it up and not ruin my foundation. So to conceal my eyes, I'm going to use the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This is a mattifying concealer. I've been using it for my eyes and it really does a great job starting the base for my eyes. So I'm just taking a concealer brush and I'm blending everything out. Now that the eyes are prepped, I am so excited because today I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Nude palette. I love this palette. As you can see, my favorite color is purple. I've said it many times. I love that it has a really pretty big mirror if you travel, and the shades are amazing, especially for spring. These colors look so good on any skin tone. So to start off the look, I'm going in with Tickle, which is this pretty mauve shade. And I'm using this just on the crease as my transition color and blend it out. And I'm bringing this color all the way into the inner corner and flick it out towards the end of my brow. So now that you got the intensity that you're looking for, you want to make sure you blend everything out. I need a sip of coffee. Look how pretty this mug is. It says, "Follow your dreams." I love it. Next, I'm going in with Spank, which is this beautiful shade right on the top left corner. This is my first time trying this palette and it's so pigmented. It has like that buttery feel and it blends so easy. So I'm going to be using this on this Elizabeth Mauve blending brush and I'm applying this directly to the crease. Next, I'm going to go in with Love Letter, which is the color right next to it right here. It's a beautiful purple shade. I'm going to apply that right on top of the color that we just applied. I'm using the same brush and bring it out as well. And I'm also applying this right in the inner corner of my eye in the outer. I'm going back into the brush that we used before with no product and I'm just going to blend everything out. Next, I'm taking that concealer once again and I'm going to apply it right in the center of the lid just to create kind of like a halo effect. This palette has so many pretty shades. I feel like mixing Fantasy and Daydream. So I'm just taking this flat brush. I'm going to wet the brush so it could be, the colors could be more intense. I feel like the finger application is so much better than the brush because these are like foiled shadows. I'm going back into that purple shade and I'm blending the two colors together. For the inner corner highlight, I'm going to use Daydream. For liner, I'm going to use this Rimmel gel liner in black. I'm just taking an angled brush. A little tip I have is when your gel liner kind of gets hard, I use this Ingla Duraline drops and it softens up the liner. Now that the liner is done, I like to take one of these makeup Q-tips and I take a makeup wipe and just press it onto it to clean out the edges. Now to clean out the liner, I take the pointed side with some, makeup remover or the micellar water, which is what I use, and I get really close and clean out the liner. For mascara, I'm going to use Laura Geller Lash Boss mascara. For lashes, I'm doing Lily Lashes. They're in Big Day Lash. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty foundation. I applied it, my camera died, finished recording, but I only took 2 pumps of this foundation and it covered my whole face. I am so impressed by this foundation. So I'm going to put on my lashes before the glue dries completely. For concealer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in Tan Sand. This is the same shade that I used to start my eyes. And I'm going to apply that right under my eyes, just to brighten up the whole look. This concealer dries fast, so you want to work by sections instead of concealing your whole face. It's going to be harder to blend it out. Whatever is left on the sponge, I'm going to run it down my nose and around my chin because I don't need a lot more product. I need a little bit on my forehead just to brighten it up a bit. For concealer, of course, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible. I'm going to apply the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Banana Powder just under my contour, just to clean it all out. And I'm also applying this right under my eyes. The concealer that I applied is a matte concealer, so you don't need to set it, but I'm going to anyways, just to give me that brightness that I like. I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Finish powder, and this is in color 173. And I'm taking this brush just to go over here so it doesn't look as bright as my under eyes. And I'm also going to take the contour and just blend it onto the skin. With this same Real Techniques brush, I'm going to take this MAC bronzing shade and I'm just going to set that contour. I love using creams and then setting it with powder because I feel like it lasts longer and you want to get the most use out of it, especially for a big day like prom. I like to glam up. That is just me. To contour my nose, I'm going to use the same shade. I'm taking it from the beginning of my brow and drawing 2 lines going all the way down. I'm going to finish up the under eyes and I'm going to go in with Fickle, which was the first shade that we used, and apply it all over my eye. And for this, I'm using this Crown C513 brush. I'm switching to this brush right here, and I'm taking Spanked. And I'm going back to the concealer. I'm applying it right in the center. That same pointed brush, I'm going to take the 2 shades that we applied in the top lid. And then with that other brush, you want to go back with that purple and deepen out the outer corner and the inner corner as well. Okay, brows are done, eyes are done. All I did was mascara. I did that off camera. And now we're going to move on to the highlighter. But first I want to spray my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. That is just going to help all the products melt into the skin and look nice and flawless because we don't want to look cakey or powdery. And I'm going to use this Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighter. This is a pretty gold shade. And while the skin is still a little bit wet from the spray, we're gonna apply the highlighter because we want it intense. And then you want to spray with the all-nighter spray just once again. For lips, we're gonna use this Jordana Rock and Rose. This is one of my favorite mauve tone lip liners, and I'm going to line my lips and also fill them in. And then for lipstick, I'm gonna use this Sephora lipstick. Is in color 81. Pretty mauve pink tone shade. You know what? I feel like this lip color is beautiful, but I want to add something extra right in the center. Just a lighter lip shade. This is a Jouer lip cream and dulce de leche. And this is a lot lighter, so I'm going to apply this just in the center and blend it out with your fingers. You can leave this lip matte just the way it is. I feel like it looks really pretty, but knowing me, I know I'm going to add a little gloss. So I'm just going to use this moisturizing coconut oil lip balm. And we are done with this makeup look. I'm gonna go change and do my hair, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love the way that it turned out. If you recreate this look, make sure you tag me on Instagram, Beauty by Ybana. I would love to see what you guys create. And don't forget to give my video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of new content coming up, and if you don't want to miss those videos, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of the videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.